time. Good stuff. I don't think that's fully charged.
Maybe. Yes. Face it. You don't pay anyone to say so, Robert.
I still don't think we've done night lives. It's kind of late in the day to be doing it, too.
I removed another bunch of lowlifes.
Maybe we did do night lives.
We friends.
Actually, maybe we did. I don't remember. Pinpricks, peer pressure. Night lives. Oh, okay, that was literally the last thing we did.
Friends of yours.
Yeah, let me make sure we did this too. Runes of Fortune. Alright, good. I was kind of worried that I had transferred that stuff. Alright, let's see. That's cool. Don't need too much more. So that'd be amazing for her. Although she doesn't really need the attack, so. The only reason I haven't put this on is because of that. Literally, the only reason.
We used to have another bartender in.
Maker.
Night, peoples.
Ignoring me now.
How are you guys doing?
Hey, is my coin not good enough for you? Oh, Hawk. Thanks for helping me with that little problem I had. You going to buy me a drink to celebrate our victory?
You drink the swill here?
It's an acquired taste. Oh, before I forget, are you still looking for work? Because I have a friend who needs some help.
Is this a friend or a friend?
Friend.
I never let him steal
Friend
my
or a
shit, if that's what you're
friend?
asking. From what I hear, he doesn't have good control of his rudder. His name's Martin. He has a room right here in the Hanged Man. Tell him I sent you. Now, you going to leave me to my drinking or what?
It's 3 bits for a mug.
What? You think I'm made of coin?
The Ferelden, eh? The Red Iron said you might help me.
The
Some raider
Ferelden.
captains are having secret meetings at night in Lowtown. The job's simple. Break up the meeting and kill every one of the bastards.
Just tell me where they are.
All the details are in this letter. If you manage to eavesdrop on the meeting before you kill them, there'll be extra in it for you. I'll be here.
I think I actually have Isabella's stuff. Yeah, I do. Nice. No, what's up, man? I don't know who we give that to, so I'm not even going to worry about it. I love that staff model. Looks like a kind of a Japanese, like, ninja katana type thing.
Another.
Hey, who are you?
My, you're jumpy. Look
Oh,
at you,
looking drunk. Oh,
cowering in a corner.
no shit. Oh, that
What
sounds
happened
cool.
to the fearless, dashing
Man, when did I
raider
get
used
this?
to know?
I've had this,
I'm
and
not
I've
a
had this
raider
for a
anymore,
long
Isabella.
time. It's a really good
I'm
quality
just an
T-shirt
honest
because
merchant now.
it's held up. Shit,
Please,
forever.
Martin. You wouldn't know honest
I think
if
it was
I
on
tied you up and
Facebook.
spanked you with it.
It's like a Facebook ad around the time that Fallout 4 came out. Anyway, they had this, and it was you know, with the right arm crippled or whatever. But
You tie him up.
it's
I'll
you
do
got
some
the
honesty.
yeah.
Very funny, Isabella. You said you could find me help. This is the best you could do, eh?
Little, yeah.
You want the help
gotcha.
or not?
Oh, that's cool. I haven't
Yes.
seen that one.
I want
I'd
help.
get that one too if I could.
I need someone to help me find out where the raiders have hidden my stolen cargo. This job's as easy as a peg-legged tavern wench. And there's good coin in it to boot.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is definitely straight up the Fallout 3 one, like 100% the Fallout 3. It glows in the dark too. No, seriously. Like if I were to just shut the lights out, like if the lights just went out all of a sudden, all you'd see on camera is like seriously, it actually glows in the dark. So I mean, I think that's kind of cool. And I'm really surprised the ink has held up all this long. It's got a few cracks in it now. I mean, God, this shirt's, I don't know, 6, 8 years old or something. I've had it forever. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I mean, I'll even go into like a store and then somebody who knows games, they'll be like, "Oh man, I like your shirt, man." You know, you get that.
I'll take care of it.
You'll need to look around the docks. The crates bear the seal of the Orlesian Port Authority, so you'll know it when you see it.
You're assuming I know what an Orlesian Port Authority seal looks like.
It's fancy. Just like everything Orlesian. I've had it with the raiders, and this cargo is the key to me getting on the straight and narrow. You're doing me a huge favor here, friend. Thank you, and be careful.
I mean, friendship is kind of hard to come by. I think it's a whole lot easier to piss her off, actually. But her friendship, there's not like a huge amount of opportunities for it. Lots of opportunities to piss her off, though. But usually, you piss her off by doing the right thing, which is weird.
It's 3 bits for a mug.
You ever notice how that painting, of the dragon, which interestingly has the 5 old gods who were sent to the abyss, which are all dragons when they come back as archdemons, being painted over the Kirkwall symbol. Interesting. Something to think about. Okay, so we got all the nighttime thugs. We got some money-making capacity, which is cool. Shepherding wolves, we could totally do that. Yeah, you really have to go against every moral and ethic that you could possibly have if you're at least a decent human being to be friends with Anders. Sorry, man. Do the right thing with the right people around, and Anders just fucking hates it. It goes against everything Anders is about. I mean, Anders is like the conspiracy come to life. That really, yeah, they are all out to get you. Like, I mean, it's literally what that thing is. Crazy. Well, let me go ahead and get this real quick. I don't need it. Probably something I pass off to Meryl, to be honest. Oh man, I found that at PAX South. At a t-shirt stand. I had a Dark Souls one, a Solaire, a Sunbro t-shirt. Like it was like totally cartoon. It was great. That disappeared. I have no idea where that went. And then I got the Kirkwall one because I'm like, oh wow. Like you wouldn't think, you would think they would stock t-shirts that they figured would sell to people, right? I mean, how many people would buy a Dragon Age 2 t-shirt? That Dragon Age 2 was like most hated, but they had it, and I was like, wow, probably should have got a couple of them or something. I don't know.
So, Gustav limped back here, but refuses to speak one word of what happened. Spit it out. Is Harriman dead or not?
He's being hunted for aiding my people. I will not kill him.
I think you forgot the rules, Dog Lord. Once you take the job, you do the job. You don't decide
in the next year or two,
right.
I would really, really, really like to attend another convention.
I'll take care of this myself.
I mean, you're around a bunch of other gamers. Like, the atmosphere,
that door
it's
is
just cool.
closed.
Most people are there in groups, so everybody pretty much ignores each other, that I've seen for the most part. But you'll see people cosplaying and doing stuff like that, and they're always like really approachable and friendly. That was my experience. So I go up and talk to them and say, man, if I knew which game they were coming from, like if you were on a game that I recognized, I would say, wow, that's actually like really amazing. How much work you put into that. And they're always happy to tell you, how they handcrafted it and made that shit. And it took them like 2 years to make it. And they were planning for this convention and that convention, and they got a photographer with them, and all this stuff. And it's like really important to them, which is fine, right? But sometimes the shit they come up with is really amazing. Like they look like Hollywood props sometimes, and these people handcrafted that shit and spent a long time doing it, and if you're gonna put that much effort into something because you're passionate about it and you're like, okay, I'm really feeling this character in this video game and whatever, give them a little encouragement, or give them a little, hey man, that's really friggin' awesome. But I like that whole vibe. Because, I mean, when you have gamers around in an area, all the hotspots around that area, you're liable to see them at any given moment. Cosplayers are fun. And then every once in a while, you'll find like a pack, a group that's there, you know. Some people carpool, you know. They'll come from across the country to attend, you know, a gaming event just to be there and be around video game shit. I mean, literally, like, that's just it. And, yeah, it's neat stuff. I really dig that vibe. I really do. I think it's red because if you look on the loading screens, like, it's always the blood red flow through whatever. I think the only exception to that would be, like, black and silver. And that's only really when you get to Kirkwall. Black, white, silver, like that would be, like, I think the exception. Well, maybe not silver, but black and white. Just saying on the loading screens, like, in terms of the actual game itself. But usually when the, you know, you'll have silver, granite, or stone, you know, like a stone color, a very light gray, whatever silver. And then the red background, I think, is basically like the Kirkwall loading screen during Dragon Age 2. I'm pretty sure that's where that comes from. I mean, you could do it completely different. You could make it a white shirt, but just like the blood red Kirkwall symbol. You could do that as well, or, you know, I mean, there's variations, I guess. I haven't seen any blue. I mean, if you just want to make it just to make it unique, okay, that's cool, I guess. But I don't see that in the game anywhere.
Here, miss. Word is you're looking for help. And paying well.
I need someone native to the dark places beneath Lowtown.
If it is, let me know.
If you claim as much,
I don't recall
yes,
seeing any of that.
I will pay.
I am. Let's just step into this alley and me and my fellows can have a look at the money on offer.
Another sad Lowtown tale in the making. As if we needed another.
Can you save someone so intent on being foolish?
Don't like interruptions.
Not doing anything!
Get them!
Okay, well.
Never to get on our bad side.
Well, thank you for your timely intervention. I am out of my element.
Surely you didn't realize that just now.
I had to come here to get the type of person I need.
Saw
Someone
artwork
of
for
bloody
Dragon
skill,
Age
but also
Origins,
integrity.
and it was done in
Perhaps the kind who might leap to someone's defense.
it looked very airbrushed. It was done basically in a blood red.
City. If you're willing and capable,
I don't think
meet
it's
me at my
like
safe
cover
house
art for like the
nearby.
game itself, but it's definitely an illustration for, like, you know, some kind of promo. Probably, you know, you could probably find it maybe on a poster somewhere. Man, I wish I had one of those. Oh, I wish I had an Origins, Dragon Age Origins release poster, like from back in the day or something. Oh, that would be fantastic. Or a banner or something. Because that game's given me a lot of joy over the years. But it was it's all red, and I had it as a like a screensaver for a while. I don't know where it went. I don't think I have the picture anymore. But it's like, it's obviously Morrigan, and then like the blood red dragon, and then like what's probably supposed to be Alistair, the knight with the sword and stuff. But it's done in all monochrome. It's all just scales of red, right? It's fantastic. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful art. It's got that passionate woebegone feel to it. But man, I would love a shirt or even fucking a poster or both with that artwork on it. I mean, you could probably find it in images on the internet and take that and just give it to, you know, I mean, it would cost you quite a bit, but you could give it to, you know, somebody who's, you know, screen prints that shit, you know, who can make like custom shirts and stuff like that or whatever. I could probably do it myself, honestly, airbrushing on a t-shirt if I had a place to do it. Just probably, I guess you'd want a black shirt and you'd have to bring it out in white and then just keep punching it back in red over and over and over again. It'd probably be like, shit, it'd probably be like a full day project to get it done. That would probably be possible too. Could probably airbrush it myself. Take a lot longer. Or just take the lazy way out and get somebody to, you know, punch that shit in on their computer, make a print and make a screen and then just screen print it. But then that shirt would probably cost you $100 at that point. Somebody would have to artistically render it on the screens. And well, I mean, seeing as it's red, but it's still scales of red, so it'd probably be like the same screen in different variations, but probably like 5 or 6 screens to do it. But it would be, yeah, I don't know. Still, it'd be really, really cool to have something like that. It'd be cool to airbrush a t-shirt on stream one day, but
suddenly we're in business.
I don't have the place to do it. Before I had a garage, I don't have that anymore.
What scheme could I be interrupting?
I don't know if I could set up in a corner or something and do it. I still got my compressor and my airbrush.
I see.
Order some paints and t-shirt paints.
This matter only grows more urgent with
some
time.
Createx and do it. Wouldn't be that big of a deal. Take some setup to do it. Maybe that'd be a good idea one day. Huh. That's a thought. Be fun anyway. I think. It's amazing when you're working with like just one color, a monochromatic color, like everything's done in like violet. Violet's one of the best. I would say just straight up red is second, and then blues come in kind of like a distant third. For whatever reason. Yeah, it's the same thing as black and white, but you're using another color instead of black. And you want some of those colors to be so
nice to see you too.
So rich, you know, and you might use different shades of red
thank
too.
You for coming. This
like you might go all the way from like a crimson all the way to a burgundy.
Will not link this to me.
You know, but still, as long as it has the red tone, it works.
But I think you will agree the nature of
purples work really well with red too.
Unique.
They just make it even darker and even richer and deeper, and it makes the whites pop when you bring the white out, and then you dust it with a little bit of whatever color, so it doesn't just you don't want white standing out all by itself on a thing. But usually once you get the paint so saturated, it just tends to blend. Even if you do a really light white highlight on something, the red will like kind of bleed into it and still kind of tone it down a little bit. But you can create really amazing blacklight looking 3D imagery just using a single color. It's fantastic. It's fantastic stuff. Anyway.
Time is wasting. Who is going where?
My name is Sister Patrice. I have assumed a burden of charity. This is my charge.
Maker.
Would
No, I get you. I'm trying to think of like blue anywhere in the Kirkwall theme, like ever. And I can't think of any.
The Viscount and others
golds,
feel
browns,
peace begins
reds.
with appeasement. This mage
like I mean, even everybody's outfits here, right?
He can serve a better purpose.
Like even her robe is probably supposed to be purple,
he must be
but it looks almost like a dark gray, I guess. And I'm colorblind, but still, I'm not seeing. Just don't really see it. I guess blue would like really stand out in the game if you had something that was actually blue. Can't think of anything blue in all of Dragon Age 2.
I'd prefer to avoid making enemies among the Qunari.
You cannot mean to turn your back on this creature's suffering.
Maybe I'm out of line for saying this, but not starting a war with the giants camped in our city seems like a wise move.
This is the point where Varric realizes that Anders is a threat, not an ally.
And the Order has all but forced this.
I kind of wonder that.
If not you,
if this isn't the breaking point right here.
The passage here leads to the Warrens of the Undercity. It is dangerous, but you are capable. I hope you can do this quickly. He is a gentle thing, but he could be so much more.
Yeah, we're getting Anders rivalry. There's nothing I can do about that in the future. I just hope that health regen that he's supposed to get actually happens here, because in the backwards compatible, it doesn't do anything. Plus 50 health regen, which is what you get for being enemies with Anders, rivalry. On backwards compatible, it doesn't count. Just like certain enemy weaknesses, they don't count. Use the right weapon, and only maybe 1 out of 50 times does it actually work. Like it's broken in a major way. It really actually is. Give me a second, guys. This is important shit right here. Alright, sorry.
I think Bianca's gotten scratched.
I think Bianca got a scratch on her.
Right behind you, Hawk.
Okay, would you get off of the only fucking thing that I can activate here in the entire house? You have to be standing specifically right exactly there. Nowhere else. Right specifically there to troll the shit out of me, Varric. I swear, Varric tries to piss you off sometimes. No, you know what? I can actually prove that. And it's in the Sebastian DLC. But yeah, no, Varric does it on purpose. Varric trolls you. Every good friend should troll you sometimes, but goddamn, it's annoying when they do. Right? If your best friend doesn't troll you, they're not your best friend. But damn it. It's really annoying. Is there Blue and Anders stuff? You know, if there's anything Blue and Anders stuff, then I fucking hate the color blue. Just because fucking Anders is the opposite of any good thing. Anders is 101% every bad thing that ever existed in the history of ever. So, yeah, that's... Using any Anders scheme, that's just Satan incarnate. It really actually is. Let's see, I've got... What am I using? I've got... What? That's electricity. Damn. Well, that got weak real fast, didn't it? Shit. We got 2 cold staffs though. That's cool. We'll use those when we get out. But okay. I mean, electricity's good against spiders, but this staff is about as weak as you can possibly get. So, fire. Also use a real fire staff. Okay, we're done with that. I'm still going to go with electricity because these spiders are weak to it. Or they're supposed to be. In the actual game, the way it's supposed to play, which is why I got an Xbox 360 in the first place, then this shit should be effective. It should.
Everyone stay still and try not to make any...
Yeah, even a 1-star staff does work.
Now that's just rude. What are they trying to do? Ruin my boots?
You're not getting any loot drops at all? Like, not even a single copper piece? Okay, that's not cool.
Someone's left a
that is
surprise
100%
here
not
for
cool.
us. Stay still and try not to make any loud noise.
How about you? I'll deal with this. Face me. I stand for all of us.
Better luck in the next one. That's enough out of you.
Finally got a drop. I don't care what it is. At least it's something. All right, thank you. Make up for, I don't know, the last 15 drops we didn't get. Damn, bro.
Watch where you step.
We're good to go.
All that XP.
Easy as pie.
Dude, seriously? Like, that is so bad. Like, okay, so you get all this money gain stuff in all of your gear, like runes of fortune and everything, and you beeline for it. Like, you literally, like, sacrifice yourself to go get that stuff, and then the game just doesn't give you any money drops. 1 out of 500 fucking enemies. That is so bad. Maybe she's testing Daddy's boots. Wow.
Look at this. Undercity's
Let's see what
feared
happens.
by all, but there's no shortage of fools with coin who want to test it. What is this thing? Collared like a dog lord's bitch. You some sort of canary lover? Maybe I should get rid of you and see who will pay the most for your pet.
Yeah, you should probably not have said that.
I don't think it likes you threatening.
I think you're going to die for saying that.
Maybe we let this
Pretty
one
sure
pass.
you're about to die for saying that.
A voice of reason. What's he doing with you?
You lot think you're so damn right. Buying everything, running free marches like me into our own sewers.
Maybe you should just get a job instead.
With this thing.
Stop crying about how your EBT benefits have been denied because your own government has fucking betrayed you. The government that you elected last time. Not the one now.
Kill them all!
Watch this shit. Get wrecked! Get wrecked, oh! I'll just do this by myself. Here. Hold on a second. Hold my beer. Hold my beer. Hold my beer and watch this. This is gonna end gloriously. Oh man.
They get the idea, Kunari.
Okay, Mr. Fire
Whatever.
buff
Calm yourself.
around yourself, whatever, because you're immune to fire. But then he kills himself with fire, which is kind of weird at the end of this quest. Like, that's like super weird.
I'm getting you out of here before you help again.
Yeah.
Still clear as a bell. Great.
So got something. This dungeon, if you will, this map just didn't give a shit, did it? We get like 10 silver total? Like, that's it? Wow. Okay, whatever. Oh, wow, okay. Well, that's... I'm not gonna lie, that's a little bit better. All right. Apology accepted. Apology accepted. Yeah, look, it's not the +1 to all attributes. Like, that's pretty gangster for a pair of boots. But, I mean, still, those boots are not garbage. So if you didn't have any DLC at all, these boots would not suck. I mean, I'll go ahead and sell them, but... we don't have any nature damage. If we had nature damage, I would probably roll with that. For a second off extra damage type. Because that's what Canary are weak to. Cold and nature. I don't have a nature staff. Haven't gotten one this entire playthrough, as far as I know. If I did, I don't remember it. So let's just kill that. And the only reason I'm not taking that Uber belt that I've got is basically because I want to make more money. I'm gonna go refill while we do the cutscene.
You will hold Basravashidan. I am Arvarad, and I claim possession of Cerebos at your heel. The members of Iskaratam were killed by Talbashov, but their disposal leads only here, to Cerebos and you.
Okay. Let's see how this turns out. So, I can't actually show you guys, but everybody knows we're playing on Nightmare, right? I mean, everybody knows that. So, like, this could look like really, really smooth. Maybe. If it doesn't, my bad. But if it does, it'd be like, damn, that's Nightmare? Yeah. I love it when you make Nightmare look easy, that's when your build is good, your tactics are good. You know, like it's rewarding. Games don't really reward you. They like say, well, okay, you got these 1,000 collectibles over the last 48 hours, and we called that game content because we made half of that shit impossible to find unless you had a guide that you probably had to pay for, and that's content. Now, I mean, that has a place, I guess. Darksiders is really guilty of making collectibles almost impossible to find unless you have a guide. So, like, that's going too far with it. Resident Evil makes the collectibles where you got to run through the game like 750 times, then accidentally come across the one or two that you missed. That's not really replayability. Replayability is where you want to play the game and do better each time. Not relying on the collectible scam, but relying on replayability and making your build better next time. Like that to me is replayability. That's why I'm still playing this game 15 years later. Well, sorry, 14 years later. Whatever. You get it, right?
How did I know this job would end in more Kunari?
You speak as if ignorance is your natural condition. The bodies of his slain Karatam could lead only here. I do not know how you come to hold his leash, but you have no claim in the Qun. He will be returned and this crime cleansed.
And if he doesn't want to go back?
Cerebos, show that your will remains bound to the Qun. He has only followed you because he wants to be led. He has allowed no other purpose.
Their lips are sewn shut. These are the most gangster-looking mages I've ever seen. I mean, if you're going to show what magic looks like in a physical form, fucking abomination. This is what it looks like when magic is bound in a physical form. An abused, horrifically tortured individual. But the Qunari, once they find out that the Qunari actually have magic, they don't have a harrowing. They don't execute their mages. What they do is intentionally possess their mages. All Qunari mages are blood mages, based on the blood mage definition, right? And then they're bound. That's what the chains and the collar and the chains, like that's symbolic of binding. You intentionally bind that person. You know they're a mage, they're going to be a threat to you, so use them to your advantage. Send them out against your enemies, fighting what you call fire with fire. But you bind them so they can't do anything to you. So this is what Anders would call cruel. This is what I call necessary. Unless you just execute them outright. On birth. On birth, just execute them. If you know they're going to be woke, execute them. And save the world a whole bunch of pain. Because these people might get into government. They might strap explosives to themselves and blow you up. They might rape your women, rape your daughters, rape your children, rape your sons, actually. They'll do these things. It's what they do. The world is... I don't have to cite examples. If you know, you know. True story? So, yeah. If you execute them at birth, well, whatever. I mean, magic is one thing. Woke is... You don't really know it's woke until it's already done its damage. So, I mean, like that's not feasible in the real world. But here... The mages are supposed to execute the mages that show that they're woke. That's what the harrowing is about. With the Qunari, they just use woke as a weapon. Like the Russians and the Chinese. They use woke as a weapon. Yeah, they actually fund these motherfuckers with guns that, I mean, only the elite of the American military actually have. Well, Joe Biden left a lot of weapons to the woke, satanic fucking locusts in Afghanistan. Almost $500 billion worth of America's most top-notch stuff. Along with a bunch of civilian women that got packaged, crated, raped. And if they didn't die being gang raped by 1,000 men, then they got sent over fucking seas somewhere and being sold into sex slavery. That's what Joe Biden did in Afghanistan. After all the Marine, SEAL, special forces lives that were lost there. That's how that motherfucker pulled out. Do y'all remember? Sorry, that got deep real fast. No, I'm not sorry, actually. I'm not sorry. True story. That actually happened. And that should not be forgotten. Just like 9/11 or anything else. Although 9/11 was an inside job, so I mean, that's just getting into another... whatever. Why do you call her your mages?
He is bound and abused, and you want him caged.
Listen, even the Qunari know the difference.
The power that he has, that all Cerebos have, draws from chaos and demons.
Draws from chaos and demons.
They can never be in control.
True story.
So you fear them?
Like so many others.
And Anders sympathizes with
Cerebos,
Satan.
because they are dangerous and contagious. Not even your Templars fully grasp that threat.
True story. And the Templars all die because of it. This dude is spitting facts. But I'm a mage.
I wield the same power, and I'm no danger to you unless I choose to be.
That's not necessarily true.
As am I.
You can think you're in control of yourself, but you're not. Anders might somewhere... Anders isn't human anymore.
Cerebos?
So Anders can't possibly think it's in control. But it thinks it's in control. Right?
You spewed your words at me like a demon trying to poison my control. Like this mage, the
But your
cube
control
requires your
is
death.
communist. Your
But
control
we're no threat to each
is
other.
communist.
Boss Cerebos, you will be no threat to anyone.
And you got a golem rod for a fucking mage. We'll talk about that in a second. You got a golem rod.
This goes on too long. Finish it. The enemy's wrong close. This goes on too long. Finish it. The enemy's wrong close.
Oh, Aveline is so gangster, man. Unbelievable. She's like in there just like, there's 80 of you? What? That's all you got? There's 80 of you. That's all you got?
Let's finish this!
Nice. Nice. Like literally.
Can you stand?
Okay, so that's a golem control rod. That's what the dwarves use to control their golems. A spirit, demon or not, is blood magically sacrificed on the anvil of the void.
Unbound.
Whether you're using lyrium or red lyrium, it's a blood magic sacrifice. That soul is translated to a construct. And that soul is controlled by a demon rod, basically a golem rod, basically turning it on and off. It works the same.
Wrong.
With the Qunari.
I know the
mage.
Will of Arvarad.
They're a fucking blood mage.
I must
and their demon can be turned on and off with the control
it is
rod.
The wisdom.
So basically, a demon is bound in the mage because it's going to happen anyway. So might as well make it happen and then be able to control it by turning it on and off and sending it against your enemies and binding it to your will. It's blood magic. It's dwarven golem magic. It's Qunari Cerebos magic. It's all the same fucking thing. It's literally the same thing. Now that's Dragon Age lore. That's some pretty deep shit.
Well, that's gratitude. I fought so you could go die anyway.
Hey, what's up, T?
I commit to the most difficult choice. The truth of the Qun.
What if it's wrong? Helmets.
Many say that before they know certainty.
Well, it's your choice now. You're unbound.
My job ended when
That's
we
probably not a
exited
good
the city.
idea, but with a
The rest is
Canary,
up to you.
if you leave them unbound,
You know
they
of
just kill
certainty
themselves.
And borders. You are closer to the
What the
Canary
fuck?
than you admit. Your role would change little.
If I can't be
you
woke and I
accepted
can't
the
be
cue.
communist, then I'm gonna kill
Take this
myself.
secret thing.
Does that sound
Asperad.
familiar? That's literally what's
Remember
happening here.
this
If I can't be a
day.
communist, socialist, woke person, I'll kill myself. The thing that I'm immune to, which is fire, the thing that I'm immune to, which is the truth, apparently, I'll just die to the truth. I mean, maybe that's the best thing for a woke
The
person,
creature was
is to
free.
die for
May
the
not have
truth.
known about this, but clearly Patrice set a trail right to
True
it.
story, right?
This was her doing.
I mean, like, there's so many analogies in here. Like, I mean, it really pays to actually think about it. At least think about it, and compare it to the world you actually live in. That Silverite is huge, by the way. If you don't go back and double check after this bullshit, if you're playing a blood mage or you plan on having Meryl in your party, this amulet is huge. It's huge. Health regen, it's 2 health regen. Anders gets 50. In backwards compatibility, Anders gets nothing. With that plus 50, it's nothing. Because plus 2 actually allows Meryl to actually regenerate some health. Plus 50 health regeneration should be 25 times stronger and faster than that, right? It doesn't really actually take place in the base game. Well, I mean, in backwards compatibility. Not sure if it does here or not. If Anders is just a fucking health machine, well, then maybe there's something to getting some rivalry there. But honestly, I'll take the 10% damage in every single element that is Anders' friendship. I think I would prefer that, but I don't want to have to, like, what would you say, betray yourself in all of your morals and all of your everything to agree with Anders on anything. To agree with Anders just makes you a piece of shit every single time. True story. I mean, like, seriously, like, it's just that simple. Wait, hold on a second. I'm gonna go do this real quick. Yeah, the Canary were awesome in Dragon Age 2. Everything was awesome, except the Darkspawn. The Darkspawn turned into, like, one kind of thing. It was all just human Darkspawn. I mean, in Origins, you had Canary Darkspawn, which were the ogres. You had the Dwarven Darkspawn, which were the little fucking midgets, and half of them were mages, which, I mean, dwarves apparently can't do magic, but yeah, they can. I don't know, they never really went into depth with that. I think we were supposed to find out in Dragon Age 3, which was Inquisition, and they just started getting lazy, and then they just fucking stopped being Dragon Age. So we never got the rest of the story. Why are there fucking Darkspawn dwarves that are like uber mages? Like uber blood mages? Why is that a thing? Never got an answer for it. If the game doesn't answer the own questions that it actually brings up, in other words, the game asks a question and then never answers it, that's bad game design. And I'm not going to accuse the first 2 installments of Dragon Age of bad game design. I will accuse Inquisition of being Joe Biden and fail-guard of being fucking Kamala, who never got elected in the first place. There you go. How fucking evil is that shit? Now you got a bunch of people raping your fucking children in front of your face, and if you have a problem with it, you're a fucking racist. That's what you're dealing with now. Or your country is just not allowing those fucking satanic locusts in the first place. That's what we're dealing with now. Which is where all this was leading in the first place. Dude, it's just a video game. Okay. It's just a movie. It's just your news channel. It's just your fucking teacher at school. It's just your fucking professor at college. It's just your pastor. It's just your president. It's just your chancellor. It's just your fucking king. It's just your fucking whatever. Yeah, you can say just, but they're all on the same page. And they're all doing the same thing. And it's resulting in atrocity for your fucking sociology, meaning that your children aren't even safe. Neither are you, and your wife could be raped any day, and if you have a problem with it, you might go to jail. That's where we're at. Talk about Satan's asshole taking a fucking diarrhea dump on the entire face of the planet. It started here, and with Disney, and with fucking Obama, the Obama nation, and so on and so forth. MSNBC, The View. That's what Satan looks like.
A simple servant of the Maker, Sarah. Untrusted greatly.
Just saying. Don't have to like it, it's still true.
Hey, it's the one that rescued me from them dragons.
This is the type of shit that made that okay.
Oh, eyes on her face, you lush.
1,000 thanks for saving Jansen's worthless hide.
Worthless, am I? My farm supplied eggplant to half of the South Reach.
Yeah? My eggplant supplied half the bastards in South Reach.
Oh, you're a real hero. Now what brings you here?
Hey, T-Verse, by the way. I'm sorry, man. I'm a Packer fan. So, you know what? I hope your team wins this week. I hope your team somehow manages to beat the Packers in some, like, dogfight, get down and dirty, like, do something, whatever. I've got a few Panthers players on my fantasy teams. I do. I'm not starting them this week, but if they just go the fuck off, good for you, bro. Just saying. Just saying. Good for you, man. They need to win. I don't see it, but if it happens, I'm not mad. I'm really not. I'll be like, good for you guys, man. Good for you guys. Now, what is that going to get you in the long run? A worse draft pick? That's all that would get you. But I can see it actually happening. I can actually see it happening.
Shuffle off to the mine and let me finish those pints for you.
Come back to that blight taking hold? I need work, but I don't need to be some dragon's dinner. What if there's more dragons later? Or something worse like,
a bigger dragons. A bigger dragons.
I go back to the missus without this job, she'll rip me apart sure as any dragon.
This is all foreshadowing. This is all foretelling things that are going to go down. Bigger dragons. Zombies. What if it was the Night of the Living Dead? Sorry, bro. Yeah, that's probably gonna happen too.
Would you go back for twice your previous salary?
Wow. Well,
Wow.
And trust this teach, Jansen. Take it. We can drown our sorrows every night. And not with his dark town swill either.
We can spend more money on better
back
booze.
To work, boys. I'm happy to take more of Hubert's coin.
Not be at home with our wives. Somehow I feel like I supported something that is probably a bad thing. Somehow I'm not really sure. Not really sure. Maybe that wasn't a good thing. Whatever. I mean, twice your previous salary. At least I'm trying. Whatever. $47. Yeah, that's pretty cool for a blood mage. Yeah, I don't know, man. Green Bay's trying to make a statement, I think, but I mean that doesn't mean anything. Like, this is one of those games that Carolina just comes in and says, "Okay, everybody that sucks is now a Hall of Famer, and we're just all just gonna fucking go off for like 5,000 yards apiece." It could totally be one of those things, and if it happened, well, I wouldn't like it, but I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad. Like seriously, I really wouldn't be mad. Damn, 24 cold. See that fire damage on a cold staff? What the fuck is the point of that? I don't get it. 4 fire damage, and now we already did Night Lies. The only reason we would have that is for Night Lies. Seriously. Anyway. Okay. Wayward Son and Secret Rendezvous. Oh, no shit. Oh, we definitely got a bunch of stuff to do. Yeah, seriously. Definitely have stuff to do. Yeah, no, I think Carolina is actually getting their shit together. You guys need a quarterback. Honestly, you guys should probably tank for Manning. But if you're tanking for Manning, you have to tank with the Jets. You have to tank with oh man, there's another team. Tank with the Jets, tank with Miami. I can see Manning going to Miami. You have to tank with New Orleans. Right? You gotta try to lose more games than those guys and make it not look like you're actually losing games on purpose. Right? Or I don't know. I mean, you got some key pieces in place. You got some good players on offense and defense. You don't have enough in either place, but you do have something. You need a quarterback, though. Now, I'm sorry, man. What is his name? Bryce Young? Sorry, man. Your quarterback and your backup, if you sent them off, you wouldn't get even 10 cents in return. They're fucking garbage. They're like literal trash. Literal, actual trash. I think it's Bryce Young. I think it's Bryce Young, right? It doesn't really matter who your quarterback is. They're fucking garbage. An athletic motherfucker that can't read a defense or ever get you even to the playoffs is not a quarterback. Sorry, man. It's just not going to happen. You have players in place, though. You got 2 good running backs. You've got a really good upcoming receiver. Got a decent tight end. You've got some great linebackers, and your corners. Honestly, I would take Carolina. I would take both of your Carolina corners and just trade you. And take both of your corners on my team. I would win like 3 Super Bowls in a row. Like, literally. That's how good they are. With a mediocre pass rush, which says a lot. Like, that's actually legit. But, you know, I mean, if you're not getting the dubs, what does that mean? Nothing. Right? Now the team doesn't even need to rebuild. I think it just needs to build. But maybe you can I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of scary. I mean, how do you trade off whatever you do have and try to get maximum return off of it? And then you have to draft well. But you got to find a quarterback. You have to find a quarterback in that offense. You have to. When you got a decent running game, a decent tight end, and 2 or 3 decent receivers, and you still can't do shit? Sorry, man. The quarterback's the problem. You don't need an athletic, mobile Michael Vick who never won a playoff game, maybe won one playoff game, to knock somebody that should have gone to the Super Bowl out of the Super Bowl so that they could just go lose anyway and just be a piece of fucking dog-fighting, goddamn, needs to be fucking killed and executed piece of shit Michael Vick. Okay, you don't need that. What you need is a cerebral quarterback that can actually read a defense and do some stuff with what you have. And your backup, I thought, honestly, what do y'all got? Andy Dalton, I think? Andy Dalton is better than what he showed. He's better than that. But he's not, obviously not your answer. That's not going to be your starter going forward to win the Super Bowl. Never going to happen. No, you need an actual quarterback. I don't know, this Manning coming out, that's fire. That's what everybody's going for. You guys should probably lose every single other game for the rest of the next half of the season. Just lose all of them on purpose. That's what you guys should do. And then you at least got something that if you don't believe in anything coming out in the draft, you can trade that first overall
It must be clean with no
for like
ties.
2 or 3 other draft picks,
Well,
and
my
wait
helpful
another year and
associate from
actually
the
do
streets.
something. Right?
You took the Canary
That's
from
what
the
I see.
city without incident.
And if you
You
do
know
think that
what
is
we
your savior,
Mind
but
your
you do have a
tongue,
decent
Pharrell.
team in place.
Please.
Carolina is
Do
not as
speak
bad
your
as its
mind.
record. That's a true story. You'll have some pieces in place that a lot of other teams would like to have. I think your corners and safeties, as a group, if you can just keep them together for 2 or 3 years, bro, that's some pretty gangster ass shit. They're like second against receivers, second in the league. I don't remember who's first. Denver is 4th. Literally, Carolina is twice as good against pass catchers in the league. What's the league about? Pass happy. It's all about pass catchers. And Carolina is shutting that shit down? Okay, that's some pretty gangster shit, man. On offense, you just need a quarterback that can put all that talent you got together. And, sorry, man, you don't have it. You need it. If you had it, you'd have it. Andy Dalton, man, what if you'd have got a, what's that dude with Seattle? Sam Darnold? If you got a Sam Darnold out of Andy Dalton as your backup, do you have any idea where you guys would be right now? You guys would be like fantasy stars right now. But you don't. I mean, Andy Dalton is apparently washed, so well that kind of sucks. Should be a quality backup, but it's not. Not your fault. I actually started Andy Dalton when he came in. I actually started him, and he got like 5 fantasy points. It was really bad. Like, it was disgusting. That motherfucker can't throw a pass. So
Don't string
anyway.
me along. You know that
I actually started him. I just thought,
Whether you
hey,
believe
maybe.
it or not,
You got all
I
this
wish
talent.
you
You
no
got all the.
harm.
No,
That
no,
might have
it was
been
really
useful
bad.
for
It was
someone,
disgusting.
but still
It
regrettable.
lost me a week in
A
fantasy.
massacre of citizens protecting a slave
Behind that
might
motherfucker.
have forced the Chantry to doubt appeasement, to see the Kunari for the monsters they are. Perhaps finding the Mage was a rushed opportunity. If such a plot existed, I see how it might be disagreeable to you.
If, perhaps, why dance around this lie?
I'll go
I'm
refill.
standing
I'll
right
be back.
here.
If a member of the Chantry admitted instigation, I have no doubt it would result in more appeasement. But an accusation from a low-town thug, you are hardly that important. That's not an insult. It's why I chose you. Rest assured, excuses, real or imagined, are not for your benefit.
You know what? You know one thing I hate, T-Verse? You know one thing I, like, literally, absolutely fucking hate? Is that an ex-cowgirl, an ex-cow patty, an ex-fucking team that should be just not in the NFL. And all of the Cowboy fans would disappear and it would just make the sport better. Because the fucking cow patty girl, pieces of fucking bull bitches, whatever the fuck the fucking Cowboys are, anything that comes from them willingly destroys your fucking team. So Rico Dowdle comes in and fucks up Chuba Hubbard's groove. He's not going to fucking do anything. He's not doing anything for you but putting up stats. And then you need to trade that motherfucker. Get rid of Rico Dowdle. Just get rid of it. Oh my God, it's putting up 200 yards a game. No, it's not. Yeah, it is, but no, it's not. It's not going to save you. Fucking trade that motherfucker off. Sell high. Get a really good draft pick for that piece of shit. The trade deadline is coming up. Trade deadline is coming up. Get rid of that piece of shit. Chuba is your backfield. Find somebody behind Chuba that's not trying to fucking take your goddamn job and get paid, like a fucking cowgirl, and then fucking go on and whore out to something else and just leave your team in a shambles. Trade that piece of shit right now. Sell high. It's got great stats. Get rid of it. Will they do it? Probably not. Should they? Yes. Sell high. You don't want to have any. You don't want to have. I hate this because Micah Parsons is on the Packers, and I'm a Green Bay fan, and I see stats, but I don't see dubs. And even if there is dubs, I don't see dubs convincingly enough to where you're dominating your opponent like you're supposed to. No, your defense is overrated in Green Bay. I'm a Green Bay fan, Packer fan through and through. Bleed green and gold. True story. Nah, man. You don't want anything that ever came from Dallas, ever, having anything to do with your team. It's a virus. It's a parasite. It's an infection. Now, if Green Bay goes on to win the Super Bowl, it won't be because of Micah Parsons. I know he's making an impact, and he should. He's getting paid for it, but it won't be because of that. Our two parasites in the Packers is Jordan Love and Micah Parsons. Way too much money for not big enough a difference. Micah Parsons is not Reggie White. If he turns out to be, then I'll just admit I'm wrong, but Micah Parsons is not Reggie White, and Jordan Love isn't anywhere near Brett Favre or Aaron Rodgers. Nah, man. I don't care what stats you put up. I don't care if you got a meaningless game in the middle of a season where your win doesn't really matter one way or another. Nah, man. I don't really care. Being a realistic Packer fan, Jordan Love is way overrated, and Micah Parsons is not Reggie White. So far. Maybe that changes, but whatever. Anyway.
I won't forget this, sister.
Take your coin. Disappear back into Lowtown. Rest assured, I will not make the mistake of looking for help outside the faithful again.
Now.
The stakes,
now,
eternity,
I will say this.
are just too high.
This is to anybody that watches football, anybody that's a football fan. You put Drake May in Green Bay right now, you'll win 3 of the next four Super Bowls with the squad that you have. You put Drake May in Green Bay right now, you would win 3 of the next 4 Super Bowls. I do believe that. Just saying. This is literally gambling's house. Right? Anyway. That would happen. Oh my God, with all the deep threats you got, and a quarterback that's actually able to read a defense and show some accuracy in the second year. Oh my God. Yeah, Drake May in Green Bay right now, just right now, you'd win 3 of the next 4 Super Bowls. You would be untouchable. It would be 40-3 every fucking game. You would go 20-0. Maybe twice. Just saying. Facts. You gotta have that guy. Jordan Love is not. If he somehow manages to get away with it once, I don't know, I think Green Bay is spending money they don't have to buy something that they can't afford with a motherfucker that can't deliver. That's what I think. I could be wrong. We'll see. We'll see at the end of the season. Let's see if I'm right or wrong. True story? True story. All right, I do not want cold here. This is a tough ass fight. It's a really tough fight. It really actually is. Well, I think we just get rid of that. Try to find another one. Let's go ahead and save. Can you imagine? He's the best deep ball thrower in the entire league. And you got Christian Watson. And you got Matthew Golden. And you got Savion Williams. Like, dude, the Green Bay receiver room is full of first and second wide receivers across the board. And you got like 6 of them. One's about to come back. Like, that's literally what you have. They drafted and developed too many receivers. Somebody has to go on the trade deadline. We got to get something back for at least 1 or 2 of these receivers. I could see Wicks and Dobbs both on the trade block for draft picks and maybe another player. I could totally see that. And then you would thin that shit out and just work with what you got, right? I would take Matthew Golden, Savion Williams, Christian Watson, and Jaden Reed as your 4 wideouts. I would take that. I could see Green Bay actually trading 2 players. I could actually see that. I mean, they probably need to do that, actually. And then get a defensive tackle in return, plus some draft capital, and then get some more draft capital and drop some salary cap space so you can pay these motherfuckers next year, like Tucker Kraft, so you can actually pay them. See, like, that's a solid way forward. I would love to see something like that. Everybody wants that big trade that works, right? That fits what you need. Or maybe even an offensive lineman. Another offensive lineman, like a guard. I would take another guard. Or a right tackle, maybe. Not a left tackle, but a right tackle. Left tackles always cost like $1 billion, $1,000 trillion, right? But a right tackle? Or right guard? Totally take that. For a Dobbs and a Wicks. 100%. 100% take that.
There you are. I don't let anyone who crossed me get this big in this town. Honor, lads.
You don't let us do that. Nice.
Let's finish this.
Mana. Need it. Mana. That's enough. Now you fall.
You're gonna regret this!
One less. Worry about. Word of caution. Let's not do that again.
Everybody, that was about the closest fight that you can actually have. Being a mage, I'm totally cool with that. Because that's one of the harder fights that you actually face as a mage. At least at this point in the game. We'll just go get everybody healed for free. I'm not using any of my resources to heal a fucking fight that should have gone my way. It didn't. Should have. There we go. Everybody's good, right?
What? You think I'm mate? Coin?
Nice. Well, that's a good thing, right? That's the whole point of it.
I lost 2 of my men for damned wheat.
If it flies Amaranthine colors, you sink her.
Careful, lick spittle.
My men and I aren't accustomed to taking orders. The Viscount's pardon comes with strings. If Amaranthine is left unchecked, they will rule the Waking Sea.
Piss on that. What do I care?
A dozen war galleys hunting your kind to extinction says you'll care.
Messer, someone's nearby.
I'll deal with this.
Another free backstab.
Now you fall.
Now you fall. Another free backstab. That is just so bad. Nice. That's beautiful. There's a couple ambushes in the game which just never give you some natty lights. All right, man. Well, we'll see you when you get back. We'll still be here. Some natty lights. Some natty lights for tonight. Some Modelo Negras for tomorrow. That sounds like a plan. Birthdays are amazing because you can celebrate family and friends that they're around for another year. At least up to this point. And you can say, man, good to have you. The world's a better place because you're in it. That's why we celebrate birthdays, right? True story. The world is a better place because you're in it. That can't be said about everybody. So, yeah, if you got a friend with a birthday, shit. Be glad that that person exists because, well, if nothing else, they're your friend. And you don't have a whole lot of those in this world. Some people have a lot of friends, I guess. I don't know if you could really call that friends, though. I mean, friends? Like actual friends? Like that don't stab you in the back? They can actually be trusted? They don't betray every trust you ever had in them? How many of those you got? Maybe you got a lot. And if you got a lot, man, you're blessed. You are 100% blessed. Nothing better than a good neighbor. Even if that neighbor lives across town. Nothing better than a good neighbor. But, I don't know. I don't think it's that common. I think real, actual friends that you would do shit for just because they're friggin' awesome. Nah, man. I don't think it's that common. That may just be me. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I don't think it's that common. Somebody who you can trust. Like if you made a pact, if you made a covenant, they wouldn't betray it. Just because, God damn it, it's what we said we would do. That's what we're gonna do. Period. End of conversation. And you know, God damn it, that they're gonna just die keeping that agreement. How many of those friends you got? I don't think it's that common these days. I don't think it is. Which makes friends even better. So, there you go. Nice. Is this the Oh yeah, this is the Fenrir shit, isn't it? So I need Varric to do his thing. I need Varric to do his thing.
Now that's just a boot. What are they trying to do? Ruin my boots?
Easy as pie.
Kill everyone.
To worry about. Let's finish this!
Line them up for me. I'll take them
Well, Anders actually helped there. That only happens like once every like 20 playthroughs of the entire game. That Anders actually does its job. It almost never happens. I'm not saying it never happens, but it almost never happens. True story. True story. At least I'm getting some change here. Just a little bit of silver here, a little bit of silver there. Yeah, this is Thrask's daughter. Yes. I think. Could be wrong. Here we go. Yeah, this is Thrask's daughter, who just learned blood magic 5 minutes ago. She hasn't been practicing this her entire life. That's not why Thrask was protecting her its entire fucking life.
You know nothing.
It turned into an abomination in the last 5 minutes, just on the spur of the moment. You don't have to study that shit, right?
Watch where you step. Piece of cake. We're good to go.
Let's finish this! How about you? Now you fall!
That poor girl.
That poor girl.
Who do you suppose she was?
That poor girl. It's not a poor girl. It's a fucking satanic, fucking woke abomination. And what does Anders say first? That poor girl. She's so misunderstood. She is responsible for every single economic, social, religious, and educational thing that ever happened to you on the face of the planet. But she's so misunderstood. She should be forgiven, while all the innocent people that suffered under her fucking blood magic, under her wokeism, under her liberal fucking left, they should be forgotten, because their sacrifice to Satan's fucking asshole shouldn't be recognized. Because that poor girl, she should be supported. We should erect a statue to that poor girl for murdering everybody that fucking came into contact with her, destroying her fucking father, who infiltrated and was a fucking traitor, Muslim fucking terrorist to his entire fucking Templar organization. We should just overlook all that and just say that poor girl is an evil piece of shit that suffered so much under the guise of right, trying to make her not exist in the world, because if she didn't exist, the world would be a better place. Dude, this is 15 years ago. This is like prophecy, in a sense. Telling you exactly what the fuck you're dealing with these days. Right here. Crazy, man. And Thrask used the mob to hide its secret. How did that turn out? I'm not trying to smear Thrask's fucking maggot daughter's fucking name. I'm trying to smear Thrask for being a fucking traitor to its own order and being responsible for everything that happens. And the result is the murder, rape, child molestation, and murder of everybody in Kirkwall. That's what Thras is responsible for by condoning woke behavior. That's the lesson here. And the motherfuckers that wrote this are woke, but they couldn't foretell the end of their own story. Meaning that who you are dictates what happens. And it's all evil. If you're evil, well, you're not going to get any good thing out of that. Just saying. True story? True story. It is. It is. I'm not going to say it is what it is. It just is. This is foreshadowing of the entire world fucking condition from 15 years ago in a fucking video game that all the woke people hated when it came out. Well, they weren't woke yet. They were just politically correct. Yeah, which means Satan's asshole starting to take a shit on the entire fucking universe. And everybody in it. That's what that means. True story. All right, get paid for this. I think we need like 65 sovereigns. Basically. More or less.
Someone powerful in Kirkwall wants the raiders to attack Amaranthine ships.
As I suspected. You've earned a bonus. You've done Ferelden and Amaranthine a great service.
So who are the political powers trying to get all the bad stuff done? Trying to make sure that the good thing doesn't happen and bribe the wrong people to make sure that the wrong thing does happen. The Viscount? Does the Viscount get beheaded because that's what he fucking deserves? Being a politician and not a fucking governor? A ruler, a governor, a president, a king, whatever you want to call it, wherever you live, has nothing to do with politics. It's making right decisions about things. Right is right, wrong is wrong. If you make all the wrong decisions, you're evil and you need to be executed, assassinated, whatever, dethroned, whatever. That's what needs to happen. I'm not promoting that, I'm just saying that's what needs to happen, because if you're dictating the livelihood of all the millions of people underneath you and you put yourself in power, your life isn't worth anything if you're making all the evil choices. If you're making the good choices and people just don't like it because they're used to evil leadership giving them fucking handouts for free when they don't deserve it, because they will not fucking get a job. If a man does not work, a man should not eat. If a woman does not work, a woman should not eat. And if you're going to be a parent and you won't work, nobody should eat. And that's not cruelty. That's just a law. It's just in place. It's everybody needs to contribute to their society, or else you're a fucking parasite. And you're everything that's wrong in the universe. And if you were executed, the world would be a better place. Not imprisoned at the taxpayer expense. Not arrested at taxpayer expense. Not fucking kind of supported at taxpayers. No, executed. Guess what? The world's a better place. You're not sucking off of it. And our dollars can go to where they need to go. Actually feeding people that actually need it. True story. Executed. Anyway. Get all this shit out here. think we need Fenris on this one. I think we really need Fenris on this one. Sorry, Aveline. Wow. Really? I thought he'd have leveled up by now. No shit. Okay, that's solid. That's solid. That's 100% solid. All right. That'll work. Really? Nice. Nice. Watch this shit. This could be like really nasty. This dude talks woke shit, and then all of a sudden, guess what? Surprise, ho! Like seriously, dude. Can somebody make a meme of this? Is like the woke mage thinking you're gonna enslave people and blame everybody else for slavery. And then MAGA comes up and rips your fucking heart out of your chest because you are Satan's asshole as a human being in the first place. You don't have a legit argument about anything. You are Satan's fucking asshole taking a big shit on the world. That is Satan's argument against any good thing. You're woke. So like... Man, I would love to be able to produce a meme like Danzig is. You'd have woke with a little arrow, and then you'd have, I don't know, anybody trying to be a Christian, or at least not do the wrong thing, which would be Fenris, and Fenris does what needs to be done. I would love to see this on Twitter. That would be fantastic.
Why, look here,
True
boys.
Story.
Volunteers. Clap them in irons and let's see what the Tevinters will pay for them.
I'm woke. Let's give these motherfuckers to our overlords and then replace them with a bunch of terrorists who fucking, I don't know, hate the people that we support with our rainbow flags because they throw them off of buildings, but we support them anyway because they're fucking locust, fucking terrorist jihadists. Does that make any sense to anybody? It shouldn't, because it doesn't make any fucking sense. Hey, Fenris.
Make him talk.
Hey, Trump.
I can do that.
Hey, Trump. Okay. hey, Trump. Do something about this, would you?
How did you do that?
Nobody else is willing to.
Never mind. I've stashed the boy in a cave, a smuggler hideout on the Wounded Coast.
Now you're gonna beg for your life.
The Vinters will be back.
You were never alive. You were always a zombie. You were always Satan's asshole. You're a liberal.
Can I go?
You were always Satan's asshole. You are fucking anal AIDS. Nah, man.
Sure. Oh, wait. I meant no. Gotcha.
Get right, bitch.
This one.
god will fake out.
The world of place, one enemy at a time.
Get bored. This god will fake out. Got one.
Useless. Get back. Useless. There. Looks like they took him to some bolt hole in the woods.
4 sovereigns for that shit.
I wonder if that's near the injured cliffs.
You saw it was like 372, right?
Hills. Massive
Nice.
Edge Trauma Bay. Just me? Forget
Wow.
I said anything.
That was almost 4 sovereigns. That's a lot.
See his pie.
Oh man, I get to level up too? Oh, this is fantastic. That was wreckage. That was wreckage. I want to get more stagger combos. Like seriously, more stagger combos.
Take what I like. That's what I say. Did I hear correctly?
So I was going to do a 70-20, right? A 70-20. It's not 4-1. It's basically 7-2. I mean, you got 3-1, you got 7-2, and then you got 4-1. I was going to do 7-2 and see if that was like the magic, perfect. $48-12 would be 4-1. So 44-12, that's almost 7-2. That's I mean, you need a little bit of health. You don't want to get one-shotted by everything. Honestly, I think it's possible to actually just not ever put a single point into health. To be honest, I think it's possible to actually do that.
You are an abomination.
So many ways to actually do this. There's so many ways to actually do this. For sacrifice, let me go do this real quick. See, I don't see any blues there. I do see gold, I guess. I don't see any blues there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see it. There's gold. Sometimes you have, like, red. But don't see any blues there.
Tell Sabina if her brat gets under the foot again, I'll drop kick him out the door.
You ever going to stop harping on the mages here?
No.
They aren't what you saw in Tevinter.
Fucking Fenris is like, no. Fuck you, mage. Don't talk to me.
Today's my rest day, but
All
I'll
the
make an
mages use
exception
blood
for
magic.
you.
What are you going to say to that, Mage?
What can I say? Why
What
work
do you,
if you're
okay,
not working
what is
hard?
Anders being a blood mage and being intentionally possessed? What is Anders going to say against Fenris, who has experienced nothing but fucking blood mages who've used blood magic to exploit everybody?
I just wish
This is the most woke shit ever. Somebody who understands what woke is and is the opposite of woke. How are you going to ever convince them that woke is okay? Because woke destroys everything it touches. It is Satan's asshole. It takes a Satan's asshole fucking anal diarrhea dump on any good thing that it touches. The green movement. People fucking destroying works of art. Burning down churches. ISIS. You can go on and on and on and on. Woke is woke. It's literally Satan's asshole. Not Satan. It's worse than Satan. It's Satan's asshole taking a dump on any good thing that you possibly have in your society. And you're inviting that shit in? What the fuck is wrong with you? Everything is wrong with you. Guns are a good thing.
Were you hoping Nanette
Just saying.
would leave Ghislaine for you?
That's a true story.
Of course not. I know my place.
And if you
service,
disarm your citizens, they
Anyway,
can't
there
protect
was someone
themselves.
else
And you
looking for
certainly
Nanette.
won't protect them while
A
you're
Templar.
inviting
I
the
believe
enemy
his name was
in
Emmerich.
to
He wouldn't
pedophilia,
sleep with me
rape their
either.
fucking children,
I can't see why a
rape their
Templar
women,
would be interested in
murder their
anyone who isn't
men,
a mage.
murder their women, and murder their children. If you're inviting that shit in, and you disarm your citizens so they can't even defend themselves, and you put them in jail for going against the things that are raping their women, raping their men with their fucking big ass long beards, their fucking locust persona. Go read Revelations and see what the locusts look like and see what they're doing and see what's happening in the world today. In Christian nations, which is what everybody's flocking to abuse them, exploit them, murder them, rape them, and do all to take a Satan's fucking anal diarrhea dump on every single culture that actually stands for the rest of the world while they get abused for it. Am I wrong?
Someone else Nanette spent special alone time with, perhaps?
She always liked men in uniform. You could ask him yourself. Emmerich said he'd continue his investigation in Darktown. You could see if he's still there. And if you find Nanette, tell her to drop by and see me sometime.
SocialBioware.com. Anybody actually look that up lately and see if it even exists? I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
Keep moving.
Man, BioWare had a they had a foot up on everybody, and then they tried to follow Bethesda. Well, that crashed really hard. Where are their forums and where's all the social media? Where's all the stuff now? Dead. They committed suicide. BioWare committed suicide, going after a dude in a dress and a rainbow flag, being proud of something that's literally Satan incarnate. It destroys everything it touches. That's a fact. It is what it is. If you don't like it, doesn't make it less true. True story? True story. See if Zay Flowers actually did anything tonight. I got him on one team, I think. I think it's this one. No? This one? Okay, this one? Okay, well, actually did something. It's not terrible. All right. Anyway, let's go. Oh wow, everybody's immune to fucking fire? Seriously? And cold? Immune to fire and cold? Oh, that's amazing.
I thank you, Syrah,
Wow.
for coming along when you did.
Immune to everything.
I am Emmerich.
That's crazy.
You're older than I thought you'd be. Ninette seems to go for the young, pointy-eared sorts.
What?
What?
Ninette took her out.
What?
I hear she got around.
Wait.
And
What?
you were asking about her, so I just assumed.
Preposterous.
Assumed, you know.
I was concerned that she was in danger, and that is all. However, the investigation has been a waste of time.
That sort of attitude will never pay off.
You know, I mean, like,
I
you
was
know, a
eager
little
at
bit of the
first, but
heavily
failure
armored
has leached all
boinky boink.
enthusiasm from me.
Just saying. I thought that
This
was a
all
thing.
started when Mary,
Not a thing.
one of our
Apparently
circle
not a thing.
mages, disappeared. I found it odd. She was a bit older and hardly adventurous. Then I heard about Ninette and 2 other missing women.
I had a friend who disappeared.
Just saying how this woman
Turns
looks
out he was under my
exactly
bed.
like your mother. Like, I mean, literally exactly.
I think the disappearances are connected, and I suspect foul play is involved.
And this dude is right the entire time.
Don't you hate it when something goes missing? I lose things all the time.
What?
What?
The women.
What?
They're missing, and you can't find them.
All right. I cannot lie, Syrah. I tire of searching. This battle showed that I'm no longer the warrior I used to be. I know when to walk away. Here, take my findings. Perhaps you can make more use of them. I'm going back to the gallows. I'm too old for this.
A foundry in Lota. I should look in.
How much money we got now? That's a good question. We could sell all that bullshit too. Like, seriously. A foundry in Lowtown. That's not a good thing. It's really not a good thing. This is like a horrible storyline in the game. It's literally terrible.
So weird.
Yeah, I guess we just go do this real quick. Oh, I don't have any... Man, I don't have any electric staffs, do I? All my electric staffs are dead. I don't think there's any rage demons here. So... That's good. You know, Anders tries to blow this off based on Orsino, Anders, and their entire Blood Mage rebellion and their Mage underground. This is one of Anders' homeboys who kidnaps your and fucking murders your mother. If you're down with woke and you're down with Anders, you are the worst type of piece of shit on the face of the planet. This game is actually telling you that as an actual human being, not as a player. Just like Mass Effect 3 exposed all woke people as being indoctrinated, and so they demanded that the game create a new fucking ending to Mass Effect 3. The original ending to Mass Effect 3 was perfect. It told you everything you needed to know. It allowed you to be indoctrinated as a player by some indoctrinated fucking developers who weren't just completely fucking woke yet. So they got destroyed. They got kicked out of fucking BioWare, and they made a new ending to make it more accessible to players. Politically correct. Woke. Satan's asshole that you're fucking sucking on, hoping you get a little drink of diarrhea. That's exactly what the fuck that is. True story. Don't like that? Don't really care. Get the fuck on. True story. And another fucking mage. Oh, look at that Templar causing all the problems. No, it's another fucking mage. Let's see, the mages. Let's see, what did they do? They started the Blights. They murdered every innocent person that they ever came across, ever. And that's all they've done. They want everybody fucking dead that doesn't agree with their wanting everybody dead. Sounds pretty woke to me. If it's good, kill it. If it's right, destroy it. If it's against your fucking Satanism, kill it. Destroy it. And make it look like it's their fault. That's woke. This is Andrew's friend. This is Andrew's friend, so. Alright, hold on a second. Give me a second. I can't be stuck in a fucking loop for like 15 minutes and actually still play my game, so we'll just reset real quick. How's it going? Man, I don't know, man. I have no idea. It was going amazing until just now. Until, like, just literally, as soon as you asked, it went from 100% to minus 1,000. Just that fast. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, seriously. I was doing fine until my entire party decided to just go vote for Joe Biden, even though Joe Biden is dead. Yeah, like that type of shit. Yeah, like, seriously. Not kidding. Outside of that, it's going great. How are you doing? Wait, there's got to be a Templar. It's got to be a Templar making all this happen. Oh, no, it's another fucking mage. Oh, no, it's just another fucking mage. Imagine that.
I'll deal with this. Get back!
demons, summoned by another mage, no doubt.
That ring looks all
True story. Demons summoned by another mage. No doubt.
Emmerich will want to see this.
True story.
And I should bring
That's
the ring
actually
to
a
his
true
yard.
story.
It might belong to Ninette.
Wow. Nice. I win. I win.
Now that's just rude. What are they trying to do? Ruin my boots? Piece of cake.
Love doing that.
Beautiful. That is fantastic. Another mage. Another mage. Fenris, dude, we're actually getting by with Fenris. Oh, Natty Lights? Oh, man, you've got Natty Lights, and it's going down. All right, that's definitely going down at this point. Natty Lights. I'm not saying they solve everything, but they do solve some shit. You know what they solve? Not having Natty Lights. Having Natty Lights solves not having Natty Lights. So there you go. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. Man. Good times. All right, I think we're actually good here. Not gonna lie. Oh, this is Isabella's bullshit. All right, man. I'm doing side quests. This is gonna be side quest apocalypse, pretty much. Right.
No, and it doesn't matter. Nobody deserves that.
Nobody deserves being made tranquil. Nobody deserves execution. Nobody? Even monsters that fucking prey on your society because you have laws and rules that say that nobody deserves to be executed? No, there are people that deserve to be executed because they forfeited their right to life based on their actions that forfeit a right to life. When you take somebody else's right to life, you forfeit your own. That's it. That's all. And then other people who want to take your right to life that can prey upon your society realize that they need to go somewhere else because they're going to get fucked. Which they should be, because they prey upon your right to life. Your children should not be molested. Big beard, jihadist, fucking explosive strapped to your chest. Your women should not be enslaved. Big beard, explosives strapped to your chest. None of that should happen. And if you execute one of those motherfuckers, you are actually serving your country. Because those motherfuckers are bound and determined to deprive you of your right to life, your right to not be raped, that you should exercise in your country. If your country supports you being raped, molested as an underage child, and blown the fuck up in a terrorist act, then your country should be nuked from the map. If you don't like that, then you're a good person and you should get a gun and fucking kill anything that wants to rape your child, rape you, kill you, and destroy your fucking country with a law that involves raping 72 underage fucking virgins in heaven, because that's their goal by doing all their evil on the face of the planet. If you execute one of those motherfuckers, you're actually doing God's work. True story? True story. I'm standing for every fucking Marine, every SEAL, every countryman of mine that fought against that animal, fucking abusive, goddamn troglodyte, fucking subhuman shit. And then all of a sudden it's being welcomed into our Christian nations? That's not cool, man. It needs to be dealt with at muzzle velocity by anybody and everybody. And if your government is trying to take your guns away from you, or if they already have, this is the reason why. So you can't defend yourself against these fucking pedophile, rapist, satanic, locust pieces of shit. True story. That's it. That's all. It's not that hard. All right, let's see. That was pretty clear, right? Pretty straightforward.
I'm looking for some cargo.
You're in luck.
Can't
cargo all around.
misinterpret that.
A laborer with a
True story.
smart mouth.
Anyway, Natty Lights
Hardly ever
sound
see
amazing.
those.
What do you want?
I'm looking for crates sealed by the Orlesian Port Authority.
Haven't seen any. Sorry.
Talk to the harbour master. I'll bet he's got information about your cargo. He's in his office.
Hey, if you're done wagging your tongue, can we get those?
Gotta have that.
Shipping manifest.
I think I lost it.
Well, then you can't bring your goods in. Viscount's rules, not mine.
You should take credit for those rules.
Ugh. Adam, deal with this.
I apologize on Liam's behalf. He is a very, very busy man. I'm Adam, the Harbour Master's assistant. I understand you're looking for a Legion cargo. I have seen the crates. I can't remember where. Such a shame.
I can't imagine what you mean.
The clink of gold coin often jogs my memory.
The clink of gold coin often jogs my memory. Are seriously? Like, that's the best you got? No, I'm not.
I'm not paying for this.
No, I'm not.
Then I am deeply
Seriously
sorry
not paying
I could
for
not
that.
be of more assistance. Good day.
You know, the price you actually have to pay, though, is you gotta kill some puppy bros. Like some doggy dudes, man. You gotta kill some doggy dudes. Like, that's 100% not cool. But if these motherfuckers have turned their dogs to dog fighting, there's no such thing as a bad dog. It's 100% a bad owner. Michael Vick needs to be executed as a human being. For example. Like, executed. Dead. The world would be a better place. That motherfucker can't make $1 million giving its opinions about football, which it played very badly, while it supported dogfighting rings and sold fucking dope, and went to the fucking federal pen and gets out and still makes millions because it exists. It's not even a human being. If you support a dogfighting ring, if you organize a dogfighting ring, you need to die. Not be imprisoned. You need to die. That's what needs to happen. And then the world is a better place because you're not in it. Because you're just a parasite at that point, sucking up millions of dollars. Where are those millions of dollars coming from that support Michael Vick for being the worst fucking piece of shit that ever walked the face of the planet, other than Satan himself? Where are those dollars coming from? Probably from you. Just saying. Facts. I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quick, just to be done with it. True story, right? Thank you, sir. It is a true story. Now I gotta kill a fucking bunch of puppy bros. Puppy bros. Because of their fucking owners. Not because of the dogs. I really, really, really hate this. There's in Act 2, there's a bunch of fucking dog lords that want to create a criminal underground, and they use fucking dogs as attacks dogs, just training them to fucking attack anybody. Dude, anybody who does that, they need to die in a special hell. A special hell needs to be set aside for them. Because dogs are the most amazing thing ever. Honestly. Sorry, man, if you're a cat person, okay, cool. Cats can be sort of cool, but they're kind of assholes. But dogs are just gangster as fuck. An entire person for... The entire reason for a dog living is to be your best friend. That is the entire reason they exist. And if you turn them into a fucking weapon, you're just the worst kind of piece of shit on the face of the planet. You are literally 100% intentionally evil. I'm not judging you, but I'm pretty sure you're going to have a hard time in court proving how you were innocent by turning the most innocent, God-loving creature on the face of the planet into a fucking weapon. Sorry, man. Fuck you, and fuck everything that's about you and everything that you came from. And I hope your fucking ancestors pay for what you've done. That's probably not fair for me to say, but just saying. Just saying. Anyway. Yeah, we gotta, well, I need cold, I think. It sucks. I really don't want to do this. Yeah. I really don't want to do this. Like, this is really not cool. This is the opposite of me. Like, seriously, I really don't like this part of the game. I fucking hate it. I hate it. Like, I mean, like, I seriously hate it. I don't hate it. If I hated it and hate took a pee and a shit on a piece of fucking hate, and then you had a piece of hate as a result of a pee and shit and an STD and a piece of hate, it's that kind of hate. Seriously. Yeah, don't like this at all. I literally hate this. I'm telling you ahead of time. I hate this. I fucking hate this. And there's an entire group of thugs in Act 2. If I say I hate this, oh, I 100%, 1,000% 1000% hate that. But why though? Like, I mean, seriously, why though? Why does it have to be? I'm so not cool with this. Like, this is wrong. Like, this is really bad. Like I said, there's no such thing as a bad dog. But there is 101% pharmaceutical grade such a thing as a bad person. No bad dog, just bad people. And this motherfucker redirected this shipment specifically and then set dogs to guard this. So the motherfucker that's responsible for this, I think in this video game, you should be allowed to execute that piece of shit. Okay, you sent dogs after me to protect your fucking attempt to fucking blackmail and bribe and fucking extort some money out of somebody. So you need to die. That's what should happen here. It doesn't, but it should happen. True story. That's what should happen. Nice. That's mandatory. Like double haste? Double haste? Oh, it's going down. 100% going down. Yeah. What does Brand do? I'll show you. I'll just show you. It's it debuffs the enemy just a little bit. You get extra critical chance. For pretty much anybody else. So, like, Aveline can do a little bit more damage. I mean, like, 1 out of 4 hits will be a critical. I mean, it's something, right? It draws threat. for Aveline. This actually serves Aveline better than it does you. But I mean, like, seriously, if you want to talk about your critical chance is hard to come by as a mage. So, like, it's definitely beneficial. Imagine if you hit that crit on an ability, like a combo, you can actually nuke an entire group of enemies as a mage. Or a warrior, if you're playing the two-hander, you can nuke an entire group. Anyway, so yeah, that's an actual thing. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. And Varric doesn't have to do that much. Pretty much just like disorienting shot and that. It's really not a lot. So definitely good to have. Especially against bosses. So you're really only going for bosses at that point. It's just extra crit chance for everybody. Except him. But he has like such a high crit chance that it's like pretty legit anyway. You know what I'm saying? But anytime you can give yourself extra crit chance against anybody at any time, like if you can create a combo with a spell and you hit a crit 1 out of 4 times, dude, you're gonna do a significant more damage, like significant. So yeah,
There's someone coming.
that's kind of the entire purpose for that.
You're in my way.
We're under attack.
You're in my way. Like, seriously, like, you're in my way.
That's enough.
Nice stuff. That's the extra 300 XP you get here. That's an actual thing. We should totally be getting wow. Dude, you know what we've gotten since we gotten here? Like 4 copper. 4 copper pieces. That's probably worth something, but god damn, bro. Like, that's just terrible. This is a good ambush anyway. Doesn't really matter.
Watch where you step.
We're good to go.
Go down.
Wow. That was about as bad as it gets. That was like seriously as bad as it gets. It doesn't get any worse than that. That's the worst gaming in the history of gaming ever since gaming was a thing. Yeah, it's just that bad. True story. Yeah, it's bad. It's just bad. Like, come on, man. Doesn't even make sense. All right. Barrett commits suicide and I get backstabbed. Nah, man. Like, that's just horrible. That's just, oh, wow. Saved right there. Interesting. This is how you get out, and there's like some major elites on your way out. This isn't supposed to be a problem, though. And Varric actually is doing his job. He was supposed to say that the first time, but he didn't. Okay, so apparently all the loot is the same. Whatever.
We're good to go.
Andrews are going to take the backstab. Oh, and the game slows down for it. The game actually slows down for that? Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. That's just a little bit much for me. That makes no sense. There's no part of that that makes sense. We'll just get back on this tomorrow. I have no more patience for that. I don't want to break my fucking Xbox and my monitor. I'm not going to do that. That's just garbage. That's absolute trash. Has nothing to do with the game. The game is not playing itself at all in any way, shape, or form. So, yeah, I'm just not going to do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and get out of here. And just call it a day. I'll see you guys tomorrow night after work. This is my Sunday, I guess, whatever. But, yeah, man. Sorry, not a real long stream, but, yeah. That's annoying. I'm not going to do that. I really feel like doing that for even 2 more seconds, so I'm not going to. Sorry if you guys have got a problem with that, but that's, yeah, that's not cool. I will hopefully see you guys this weekend. I know it's Halloween now, right? No, not yet. All right, so you got a ways to Halloween. I know it's a little bit early in the evening. I normally stream a lot longer than this, but I don't really feel like doing that. That's annoying. Hopefully catch you guys after work tomorrow night. If not, then you guys take care. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. Whatever. Watch out on the road if you're driving. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. All right. Good night, everybody. I'm done, man. I'm 100% done with that. It's just annoying. See you later, buddy. All right, take care. Have a good weekend. If I don't see you, T, just